So content marketing, we treat it very seriously around here. Really well done content, as well as it possibly can be done. It's too much junk content's out there, and most people don't have any anyway. So when we go into a category, we really try to go in depth into everything we can about that category. But you need content in order to show up. That is still the basis of the organic rankings. And then you just can't have somebody write it that doesn't, it needs to be in the shell of a website that is schema coded, the content can be wrapped. There's all sorts of coding that can go behind that content. And then that content can go in depth on the page. So most time people didn't get enough for their category anyway, but they'll go into it and then not have enough, but then each individual page is kind of shallow and flimsy and doesn't have much to it. So you need someone to not only have the proper coding behind the content, you need to have enough of it on your categories, otherwise they can't find you for the many keywords somebody would search you for. And then on top of that, that page in and of itself should have had some care and concern go into it, from pictures to bullet points and some sort of well-structured page. It's very important. Most of the time what I see is that somebody has a 5 or 10 page website. They don't have enough to find you and all the things that you do. And then on top of that, when I do see one that has a few pages about it, it'll just be structured really poorly. And remember all the other little details that goes into it, from the code and programming inside the design, from that to every external piece of media, all feeds into itself. And what I mean by saying that is, if you have great content, if everything else is bad, it won't show up as well, because they're going to grade everything to determine how high those keywords will go. But if you don't have the content in the first place, man, you got no shot of it. And then once everything else gets done, then it'll go as high as it could have in ranking. And that's what we help you with. Did you know content even helps your map placement show up? So it's a big deal, and we've got about 10 people dedicated to it here. So we look forward to hearing from you. We'd love to help you with your content.